Across the U.S., there are on average 325 to 350 air shows each year. Out of those air shows, 148 are headlined by the United States Air Force Thunderbirds and the United States Navy Blue Angels. But these shows are sometimes supplemented by tactical demos from different production aircraft across the branches. One such aircraft is the FA-18F Super Hornet, aka the Rhino. You've seen a variant of this aircraft if you've seen a Blue Angels demonstration in the last 3 to 4 years. But besides the Blue Angels, the United States Navy also has 2 demonstration teams that showcase the Rhino, the West Coast and the East Coast team. We'll be mainly talking about the Rhino East team. The team is composed of 2 pilots, 2 WIZOs, and a handful of maintainers. The East Coast Rhino team, belonging to VFA 106 Gladiators, brings with them 2 FA-18F Super Hornets to their shows, and is a hometown favorite for select shows like Battle Creek Field of Flight and Lakeland's Sun and Fun. The Navy tactical demonstration teams, for the most part, have no dedicated public affairs officers or PAOs, unlike the Air Force teams. They themselves work the tent at shows, post on social media, coordinate interviews, and everything else logistically that would be handled by other individuals that are on a team for the U.S. Air Force. Lieutenant Sam McGilkey is one of the pilots of the Rhino Demo Team, and this is his final year flying with this extraordinary demonstration squadron.
It's a lot more fun, obviously, getting to fly air shows across the United States, getting to come to Midwest shows, East Coast shows, mostly for us, and getting to slick one down like a Corvette and showing you the full capabilities of the Super Hornet is honestly a lot of fun.
Lieutenant Marty Wilson is the other demonstration pilot, and just like Sam, is also departing the team after this year.
It's a blast being on the team. I think performing the air shows is great. Getting out there and showing what we can do with the Super Hornet is awesome. But I love being at the air shows and talking to people who are just excited about aviation from all different walks of life, all different generations. We talk to pilots who are Vietnam veteran pilots. We talk to toddlers that are just excited about planes and everything in between. So getting to relate to all those people and putting smiles on their faces and just sharing stories, sharing experiences. That's what I really like about being at air shows. And just the flying is a very fun part, but a very small part of what we try to contribute at air shows.
Among the pilots are also weapon system officers, also known as WIZOs. They are the safety observers in the sky, helping to call out maneuvers, radio deconfliction, and other tasks during the demo. Among this year's WIZOs is Lieutenant Vicki Gibbons, who is brand new to the team.
Being on the team is awesome. Getting to go to different places across the United States on the weekends, getting to talk to people once we get here. We're mixing with military people all week, and then we get here and we really get to talk about naval aviation, F-18 with civilians, and it's awesome.
And Lieutenant Joseph Rooney, the other WIZO for this season.
It's difficult. And in the same breath as the pilots, Monday through Friday, we're all instructors. So you're balancing being an instructor for new students in the F-18, as well as fitting in the demo syllabus, which is, making it 2 flights a day for a few weeks at a time. Not to mention, we also have sims building us up for that.
The demonstration team puts on a great show for the crowds across the U.S., from high speed to low speed and everything in between. Whether we know it or not, the team strives just as hard for perfection as the Blue Angels. Dedicated men and women working together to inspire those who even have a remote interest in aviation or the U.S. military. It's pretty common for the pilots to have a favorite maneuver that they enjoy doing in any aircraft, and for this team, that's no exception.
I'd say probably the favorite maneuver would be flat pirouette. If you get in the flat pirouette and just nail it, it feels really cool, just that slow speed handling characteristics. Just seeing the vapors come on the top of the wings and over the edge of the legs. It's a lot of fun just watching that plane spin around over the ground and just watching the crowd below and not moving.
I think the favorite maneuver is the high-speed pass. The crowd loves it, getting down to 200 feet above the ground, just watching the Mach number tick up to 0.9, 0.94, 0.95, 0.96. You start feeling the vapor cone form behind you. You're really going fast. You're giving the crowd a rush. And then after that maneuver is over, just immediately pulling straight up, bullseye nose high, coming back down right to the next maneuver. It's a blast.
22. That's the lucky number. The number of individuals at every show working together to make this team happen. The squadron is more than just flying. It's showing off what teamwork, dedication, and professionalism all do when combined into a small package.